everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my first impressions review of the brand new, not even launched yet, Pink Dreams palette from With Love Cosmetics. When I opened up this package, it literally took my breath away. I knew something was coming because they messaged me and told me they sent me a little something in PR, but I didn't know what it was until I opened it and I freaked out. I love pink. Pink is obviously my favorite color if you couldn't tell, and I also love With Love Cosmetics. I have been a huge fan of this brand for a few years now. I found them a couple years back through their pressed glitters. I will show you some of those in a second in case you are unfamiliar with the brand, but they are based in the UK. This is their brand new palette. It launches December 1st, which is in like 2 days. I'm so excited, and they actually also gave me a discount code, so this is not an affiliate code. I don't make any commission from this. It just saves you guys some money if you want to pick up this palette. The code, ooh, I just like literally struggled so hard to speak for a second. The code is Paige20, so you guys can save some money with the code Paige20. So I will have this palette linked down below. I haven't even swatched this palette yet, but I am so excited. Pink Dreams launching December 1st. Let's get into it. I like got really excited there and like skipped over my normal intro, so let me like take a step back for a second. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to point out the fact that I do have a missing nail. I smashed my fingernail on the car door and ugh, it was pretty painful. So I'm missing a nail, but I am getting my nails done today, like as soon as I finish filming this video. And I'm really excited because they're gonna look so cute. But anyway, Pink Dreams palette, let's go ahead and open this up. I am so freaking excited. So this is what the external packaging looks like. It's so cute and it matches the actual palette. Look at how nice this packaging is. Like, oh, I just want to like display it. It's so freaking cute, and this is cruelty free. So here's what the palette looks like, and just wait till you guys see the pans. Just wait, just wait. Look at how beautiful this is. I think this was genius to do the cloud shaped pans. They released the Hearts of Nude palette, I think this was last year, and this is an amazing palette as well. It is a really nice neutral palette, and the pans are in the shape, whoops, oh my goodness. The pans are in the shape of a heart, which I thought was so cute, and they kind of, you know, continued that little vibe with the cloud pans in the Pink Dreams palette, which I just thought was genius. Like, it's different, it's unique, it's beautiful, and obviously all of the shades in this palette are beautiful shades of pink, and you guys can actually go like super intense and like bold with some of these super hot pink shades, but these first two rows actually have a ton of like more neutral, subtle, like soft pink eye shadow shades. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna kind of wing it. I will go ahead and do some swatches for you guys. I already dug my nail into one of the shadows, which is just great. Here is a closer look at the palette. Look at how beautiful these shadows look. You also get a mirror in this palette. There's actually a little protector on here, so let me go ahead and peel that off and see if I can get it off in one go. So satisfying. So it says follow your dreams with Love Cosmetics, and the owner of With Love Cosmetics, Millie, actually posted a video and she kind of explained the inspiration behind this palette. It's on Instagram. I will have their Instagram linked down below so you guys can go check it out, but she just kind of, you know, went into detail on how she came up with the concept of the palette, the design of the palette, you know, like the color story of the palette. It's a really interesting video, so I think you guys should watch it. You guys can see like prototypes and stuff of the behind the scenes of the design. So anyway, let's go ahead and swatch them. I'm gonna swatch them all, but we'll just go ahead and start with the first shade here, which is called Pearl. This looks like a beautiful shimmery cream shade. Look at that. That would be a stunning highlight. Like, wow, that is beautiful. Next we have a matte, and this is the shade Heavenly. This one is a really pretty light pink color. Oh my goodness, you guys, that color is beautiful. I love doing pink eyeshadow, like especially soft pink looks, like rose gold kind of vibes. I think that it's just so pretty. And I also like playing with hot pink when it's time to get a little bit more fun with things. This next shade is called Iconic. This is a really pretty color as well. This one has more cool tone to it. The first matte shade is a little bit more of like a peachy kind of shade. Oh, the next one is called Peachy, actually. And this one is really pretty. This is like a really bright shade. Gorgeous pigmentation. I love it. And then the last shade in the top row is called Lullaby. I'm gonna go row by row. It almost sounded like I was singing row, 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 row. I'm gonna go row by row for the rest of these, but I just thought I would show you guys some live swatches in case you were interested. So we've got the shimmer was that first shade, and then some of these are just like straight up mattes. And then one of them here, Iconic, is a matte with like little sparkle in it, which I love shades like that. I think they're so fun. So here we have the first row swatched. I'm gonna go through the rest of the rows, show you the swatches, and then we will move on to applying the shadows to the eyes. Here we have the second row swatched. From top to bottom, we have Marshmallow, Sweetie Pie, Infinity, Candy Floss, and Cupcake. I'm pretty sure Candy Floss is the same thing as cotton candy, but that's just what they call it in the UK. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I like the name Candy Floss. It sounds really cute. So anyway, here's the second row swatched. Next we have the third row swatched. We're definitely getting into some of the more hot pink shades. From top to bottom, we have Cotton Clouds, Flower Power, Tickled Pink, Pink Dreams, and Violet. Here we have the fourth row swatched. From top to bottom, we have Blushing, Daydream, Bonbon, Watermelon, and Sunset. And here we have the final row swatch. My swatches got a little bit weird up here because my hand was still wet from makeup remover, but from top to bottom we have Pink Passion, Sailor's Delight, Sky High, Twilight, and Fantasy. I love the names in this palette. I think they are spot on. I also like that we have some really good depth in the palette. Like these shades are definitely deeper for like pink eyeshadow, and you have more cool toned shades, like more purpley type pinks and more like red type pinks. You even have a really pretty like brownish pink undertone shadow. So very versatile. Even though it's a pink palette, there are all kinds of different undertones and finishes and darknesses and depths. So I think this is an amazing palette. I love the color story and I cannot wait to apply it to my eyes. I will say I do have a little bit of staining on my hand from these shades, so I can imagine that it will stain my eyelids. So I am going to go in with a base. This is very typical with like super pigmented pink or red shadows. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly, and I am going to apply this all over the lid, just as like a nice eyeshadow base and also kind of like a barrier between my skin and the shadow, because I do have to go to the nail salon and I'm going to take my makeup off and I don't want to have pink eyelids when I go. So I'm going to apply the primer and I will be right back. So for application today, I actually pulled out a brand new fresh set of bling brushes x Paige Koren, which is my collaboration with them. I love bling brushes. If you guys don't already know, I'm sure most of you guys know, but this is my collaboration with them. I did a pink brush set because obviously I love pink, and I thought it would be fitting to use my pink brushes with the Pink Dreams palette from With Love Cosmetics. These actually are on sale right now. I'm filming this on Cyber Monday. I am posting it on Cyber Monday. If you guys see this before midnight Eastern time on Cyber Monday, these are 25% off right now. This is the last day of the sale. This is part of their Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. They are 25% off, which is insane. Plus you guys can use code Paige for an additional 10% off, and that's on these brushes, that is on the rose gold brushes, that is on the silver brushes. If I can grab one. All three of these brush sets are 25% off, plus you guys can use code Paige for an additional 10% off. So I just thought I would throw that in there. If you guys are seeing this after Cyber Monday, I'm sorry, but you guys can still use code Paige for 10% off of anything from blinged brushes. So let's get into it, I'm going to start with the E24, which is a fluffy blending brush. And I am going to go into the shade Marshmallow, which is this really cool toned, very light pink matte shade. And I'm going to take this and put it through the crease. I'm thinking of we're doing something a little bit more like, not like natural, but like subtle, I guess. A little more subtle pink, and I want to play with these like cooler toned pinks in here. I plan on doing tons of looks with this palette in the future, but for today I'm thinking cool toned subtle pink eye look. This shade is really pretty. It's laying down quite a bit of pigment as well. This is obviously a very light pastel kind of shade, but it's super pigmented and blending out very, very well. So I'm already impressed with the shadows. I have never been disappointed with a With Love Cosmetics product. I have a ton of their palettes. I already showed you the Hearts of Nude palette. I also have some of their 9 pan palettes. This is the blue one. I also have the pink one, which is my favorite. I love this palette. I have their cocktail palette, which has a ton of bright, colorful shades. And then I have so many of their pressed glitters, which I mentioned earlier. This palette does not have any pressed glitters, the Pink Dreams palette, but they do sell pressed glitters, and these are the best pressed glitters you will ever use in your entire life. I love them so much. You don't need glitter glue, you don't need adhesive or anything. You can apply them with your fingers, with your brush, whatever you want. Very easy and user friendly. So I'll go ahead and swatch this one. I don't know the name of it because I don't have the names anymore, but I thought I would just show you guys how beautiful these pressed glitters are. This is a gorgeous pink shade. Like, oh, look at that. Also, rose gold is one of my favorites. I know this shade by name because of how often I use it, but this is a gorgeous rose gold color. So I just thought I would give their pressed glitters a shout out since I love them so much, and that is like how I fell in love with this brand. But their palettes are also fantastic, and like I said, I've never been disappointed with anything from the brand. So I said we were going subtle, but I'm actually gonna go into Tickled Pink, which is this middle shade in the palette. And this is a cool toned, kind of like purpley pink color. I'm gonna use that same brush, and I'm just gonna go into the tiniest bit, and I'm going to tap this in my outer corner. I'm gonna slightly work that into the crease with little like swiping and circular motions. I just want a little bit more depth because I am using a shimmer shade all over the lid, so I need something a little bit deeper in the outer corner. So I think this is gonna be perfect. This is super pigmented. I literally went in with the tiniest amount of product, and I'm getting so much color payoff. It's blending out really, really nicely, which I am a fan of. So far things are going well. Look at that pink. I love pink. I love it so much. So I'm gonna touch up the outer corners at the end just to even them out, but I have the base color down. So now I want to go into the shimmer, and for the shimmer I'm going in with Cotton Clouds, which is such a pretty color. I feel like this is one of my favorite shades in the palette, and lucky for me my nail is broken so I can apply it with my finger easily. But let's see how this looks. Oh my goodness, this is literally perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I feel like the mattes in this palette are nice. Like, they are great. They are pigmented, blendable. But the shimmers, you guys, oh my goodness. I cannot get over this shadow. This is like freaking incredible. It has such good texture. There's like different sizes of sparkle, which I love. I love the added texture. I love the color, the pigmentation. The intensity of the metallic shadow is just phenomenal, and it applies so well with the finger. I can't get over it. That is freaking stunning. I'm just gonna lightly touch up the outer corner with the shade Tickled Pink, just to make sure that it's still popping there. And then I'm gonna take the shade Tickled Pink on a different brush, and I'm gonna smudge that along my lower lash line just to kind of balance out the eye a little bit. I'm using an E26 from my brush set with bling brushes. This is a very nice, precise pencil brush, and I am just going to take that to add the pink shadow to my lower lash line. I'm keeping it pretty tight. I don't want to blow it out too much just because I don't want my under eye area to look pink and then look like sick. So I'm keeping it pretty close to the lower lash line, but holy crap, this is pigmented. I love it. And then on the inner corner and brow bone, I really want to use this shade here, which is called Pearl. This is like the shimmery cream shade. So I am taking this on an E22, which is a precise blending brush. And I'm just going to stamp it right in the inner corner here. This is my favorite brush for inner corner highlight because I just stamp. I don't have to like blend it out or anything. I just stamp, and it's like the perfect shape and size for my inner corner highlight. So I'm just stamping, and then boom, we are done. I'm gonna add a little bit, just like what's left over on the brush, to my brow bone area just to kind of highlight it a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara to finish off the eye look. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara, and I will be right back. Alright you guys, so here's the finished look with the Pink Dreams palette from With Love Cosmetics. I absolutely love this palette. I didn't expect anything else just because their products are so freaking good, and I love the way my eyeshadow turned out. It's so cute. It's pink, it's fun, but it's still like wearable for me. Obviously wearable is a very like, you know, what is the word, like the perception of the definition of wearable is different for everybody, is what I'm trying to say. But for me, this is still very wearable, still very fun and pink. And I love how versatile the palette is. Versatile. I, again, don't know how to say that word. Is it both or is it one or the other? Is there a correct way to say that word? You would think I don't know how to speak English. So anyway, I love this palette. I think it's fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you guys love pink, definitely buy this palette. If you guys want to play around with pink and experiment with pink, definitely buy this palette. There are so many different undertones and finishes, and like I said, you can keep it light and kind of airy how I did, or you can go deep and dark and make it more intense and colorful and fun. But I love the way the shadows performed. I loved the way my eye look turned out. I love this color story. This palette was made for me. I wish that I came out with this palette because I love it so much. So definitely check out the Pink Dreams palette from With Love Cosmetics. Use code PAIGE20 to save you guys some money, and I would recommend anything else that you see on their website intriguing. I definitely would recommend it. I love this brand so much, and I am so thankful that they sent this to me in PR, because if they didn't, I definitely would have purchased it myself. So yeah, definitely go check them out. I will have this palette linked down below. I'll have my code linked down below, and their Instagram as well, so you guys can go follow them on Instagram. They post such cool videos, like awesome swatch pictures and videos and stuff, and I just love them so much. So thank you, Millie and With Love Cosmetics, for sending over this palette, and I cannot wait to continue using it for future eye looks. So that is going to be it from me today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much if you guys give this video a thumbs up. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!